What it do, America? My name is Mr. Chaotic, and welcome to a brand new edition of Shit I Don't Like. It was inspired by the shitty song by Chief Keef by the same name. But basically in this segment, I touch on shit I don't like, and I don't like most things, including you. If you don't like me talking about not liking most things. So well, let's start it out. Hip hop has always been derogatory towards women, referring to them as bitches and hoes. And, a lot of this I really think is contributed to future generations after hip hop was originated, that some of them start to finally believe that shit. And that shit is fucked up, if you ask me. You know, Women should not be objectified, they should be fucking praised. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be a tool, but, there's a fine line. But speaking of tools and also pieces of shit that objectify women, let's look at Chris Brown. Sure, Rihanna, always the hot girls always get with the fucking bad guys, but this bad guy's got some fucking gay looking blonde hair, and that is completely unacceptable. You are not Slim Shady. Nobody dyes their hair blonde, let alone any fucking R&B artists. Chris Brown, I truly don't feel that you can rap, and the more that you say in public, the more I hate you. So yeah, I dislike the price of Red Bulls. You know, I drink like 30 of those motherfuckers a day, and I wish they would be cheaper. I don't mind the price of gas. Like the price of gas can continue getting higher. If the Red Bull prices go down, I'm fucking cool because eventually I will have wings and I'll fucking fly there. You know, I get high and fly. I don't drink and drive, folks. But speaking of getting high and flying, clever segue by the way. I dislike herb being illegal. Currently, herb, or marijuana, or tetrahydrocannabinol, as the experts call it, is illegal. But 20% of the states, fucking 10 out of 50 states, check the math, folks. 10 out of 50 states, it is legal for medicinal use. Basically saying that, oh, I got a problem, doctor. They write you a fucking card. You got a couple $100, you can have a cannabis card. So I don't feel like moving to Detroit, because Detroit's actually worse than Cleveland. I still love you, Cleveland. But you get the picture. I dislike animal hats, you know. When I see these people wearing panda hats, I see raccoon hats, some dead raccoon hats. I don't fucking know, but like all kinds of different animal hats. And they're walking down the street. I don't know if it's a panda, and I don't have to worry if I hit it or if it's a real person. So kids, be careful. Especially if it's like deer hunting season. Don't be wearing a deer hat. You feel me? Fucking I feel hip hop is also, we're just bouncing back and forth, but we're going by these ideas that are just, kind of scrambled across everywhere. Chaotic, if you ask me. Ask for it by name. But I feel hip hop has gotten far too materialistic. Years ago, people thought hip hop wouldn't last, and it wouldn't embed itself in pop culture, but it has embedded itself in pop culture. And as a result, it's attracted a lot of greed. It's attracted a lot of attention from mainstream corporate organizations, and they begin to capitalize on this. Nowadays, it seems like rappers are just fucking clothing endorsements, your polo shit. Like, I'm sick of all this stuff. Whatever. The only fucking brand I wear is this. Besides that, I wear no clothes, ladies. But, yeah. Hip hop is far too materialistic, and it used to be about reflecting the struggle and your feelings and getting your voice heard. Now it's about just rapping about the same shit, and I'm fucking sick of it. You ever go to the gas station and sometimes you get there and you got an ugly motherfucker behind the counter? Nothing against my ugly people. For everybody is ugly deep down, but you got somebody behind the counter that you wouldn't have next to you, and They fucking cough, they get snot all over their fucking hands, and then they pass you the dollar bills back. That's that shit I don't like. Speaking of that, you know, being somebody that worked in the restaurants, worked as a cashier, somebody hands me money and they put it down on the counter in front of me rather than looking me in the eye and handing it to me like a fucking man. That's that shit I don't like. You're usually gonna get your money handed back to you in the same fashion, and I will enjoy you watching you picking up every fucking coin. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of stores, you know, God bless independent business owners, and I that must continue amongst the era of the Wally world. But I don't like walking into grocery stores owned by families and them watching me because I'm white and I'm not the same skin color as them, thinking I'm gonna fucking pocket something. Because my chain hangs low, because my shirt says Kaotic, because I got some fucking tattoos, I ain't gonna steal a fucking candy bar. I'm more likely to throw it in your fucking face. Just keeping it real. One thing I don't like, speaking of keep it real, is the people that don't like me, but they're still watching this. Ask yourself a question. Why are you watching? And if you are, stop it. Or you could just continue and maybe subscribe and check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I don't like artists that fucked me over in hip hop. Bottom line, you do me wrong, I'm not fucking with you. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I've mentored many artists, and 90% of them have fucking dicked me over. I also dislike, on a serious side of things, dislike people that think I've gotten too cocky. Let me tell you something, folks. I've been rapping for 16 fucking years. I might not look like a rapper. I might not talk like a fucking rapper. But guess what? I've made fucking nearly 2,000 songs, upwards of 1,600 songs. And I sucked for the first 1,000 of them. And some of these people might have been a better rapper back then. But guess what? I'm a better rapper now. You think I'm cocky, but I'm just confident in my work. I've worked hard for it, and with persistence, anything is fucking possible. So, you that thinks I'm too cocky, but still doesn't feel confident enough in your game to step it up to mine, perhaps just follow my example. Yeah. Shit I don't like. The world currently, I think it's all spiraled out of control. Obama is taking away our rights one thing after another. We live in the information age, yet everybody is fucking unable to interact with one another. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't know how to fucking open a file on a computer, but they know how to share their status on fucking Facebook. You know what I mean? Somebody that's more worried about reality TV than what's currently going on. The fact that we're getting fucked every day for our rights. But, it's basically the entire population and everybody's blind to it. So, you know, whatever happens, don't say I didn't warn you. And the information has been there all along, yet people refuse to still seek information nowadays. Speaking of shitty reality TV, I dislike Jersey Shore. I've never watched any of those crappy reality TV shows. Maybe when reality TV first started, maybe some Osbournes or Hogan Knows Best before things got really fucked up, but even that, like, if I could have that time back, I really would. Rather than watching reality TV, I suggest making something happen and creating your own reality. Fuck whatever reality they paint for you. And the fact that some of this reality TV is playing amongst, there's parents that got their kids watching this shit. And don't be surprised when your kid grows up like that little girl on a pageant show where her mom's all psycho. I don't know what it's called. And the fact is, I deserve a pat on the back for that. So, if you know what it's called, that's that shit I don't like. So, I hope you've learned a little bit, folks. And, please stay tuned for future installments. I also happen to be a great rapper, and I'm not being completely fucking serious. I'm obviously, joking. Some of this is for entertainment purposes. If you got to stick up your ass or something, but if you have a stick up your ass, that's that shit I don't like. On that note, folks, God bless America, God bless the world, and everybody have a great evening. Let's keep it chaotic, bitches.